Hello, what's up? It's Baraza here. Welcome back to my channel. It has been long since we last uploaded a video, but we are grateful once again to be here and share the little experience that we have today, having been here in the villages. Today we are in the villages, and being in the villages, there's some few assignments here and there that you can't avoid when in the villages. Like today, we are cleaning the garden and also doing some outdoor home cleaning for this compound. And I appreciate you for coming with me here and experiencing with me the gardening experience that we are just about to start carrying out in this area. I don't know when last you visited your village or your shags, and did you experience the same challenges that I've gone through being in the village? After a while, you find grass has really grown, and you find your kitchen garden also is in bad shape and needs to be worked on. This is our kitchen garden, and we have planted some vegetables here. We have pumpkin leaves, we have some grass herbs for making tea. We also have pawpaw plantations, we have sugarcane plantations. Here are some banana plantations or plantains. And what else do we do here? We have some kales, and in short, this is where we do our vegetables. It's kind of our kitchen garden. So we have some cleanings to be done here. We are going to do some slashing, and it's a kind of a little large garden that will take me a while before I finish the assignment. I just feel happy that I just seen a friend of mine who has just arrived, and having been here alone, I was just thinking, wondering, will I finish this job? But I'm glad at least I've seen someone who can lend me a hand, and maybe he'll make my work more easier. So this is the compound that we need to do the cleanings. I started the job yesterday. You can see on the ground there are dried grass that we had started cleaning yesterday, but due to rains we couldn't finalize, and we left it for today, and that's why we want to start all over again and do the cleanings so that this place can look decent and clean. Please note that should you not do such duties when you haven't been in such a compound for a long time, it's a recipe for inviting other unwanted animals in your homestead. When you least expect them, that's when they appear at the wrong hours. So just to avoid such instances, you just have to clean the compound so that you are free from being visited by such animals at night. Also in the villages, you can see there are clouds. This is where we air our clouds. Meanwhile, you don't have to struggle too much if you don't have somewhere to iron them or air them. You throw them down and they get dried, and you fold them and get them back to the house. So this is the village life here in the village. So here we go. We just started cleaning or slashing. It's a little bit bushy and tricky, It's long since I did this assignment, but I started it yesterday. Yes, for the first time. I didn't have it easy yesterday night sleeping because I was feeling my body itching here and there. But today is odd day too. I think it will be much better than yesterday because the body will now get used to working out, and everything will be smooth. I don't know how you normally go about these activities when you're back in the villages. Is it normally normal for you, or when you go and do the works, do you normally feel your body itching here and there? Let me know in the comment section. At least we can share and get the experience of each one of us on how you normally go about your village errands when you're back in the villages. So as for me, this is my favorite machete or slasher. I like using this. Other people use the short machete, but me, I like this slasher because it's a nice one. It makes the work easier because you don't bend too much, and also you slash according to the level that you want the grass to be in. So here we go. As we are still in Christmas mood, I don't know whether you're still collecting Christmas presents. As for me here in the village, it has been wow. I'm still collecting Christmas presents. I'm receiving maize, I'm receiving plantains, and many more other village goodies, chicken, sugarcane, and all that. Just imagine. I don't know about you. Are you still receiving presents? And how has been your Christmas holiday to you? I hope it has been well. I'm also doing some kitchen work as I do the cleaning here. I'm cooking from the outdoor. As we go by, I'll show you my outdoor kitchen and what I'm doing or preparing for lunch today as I do my assignments. So it's just a good vibe and mood to be around the villages. So thank you for being here, at least to accompany me and experience this village life here. It feels so great. This place looks a little scary. I'm just scared a little bit because there's some bees here which are really seems like they can strike me anytime from now, but I hope nothing will happen like that. So you can see it was a hard task. We are still on it, and we are trying all our best. My friend here teasing me and giving me some village stories here and there. You just know the village vibe, and it's just good to be here. Let's see. We want to do an extended cleanup of this section. I'm making sure that you have the best view of what I'm doing. Mostly I normally clean up this area with the lawnmower machine when I'm not around, so that just whoever that does it very careful that it doesn't cut my trees or overdoes the assignment that he has been given. So mostly that is how I normally do my lawn when I'm not around. But since I'm here and it was not that tiresome work, I decided that I would rather do it manually like this. So let's go. Here we go. Let's go. You can see it was not an easy task. Also the field is a little big, and also it's a way of passing time in the village. Also, it's not just about cleaning. Wow, I've just been stinged by some bees. Wow, I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this soon. Here we go. Wow, they are coming on me. They are becoming many. I think my friend tells me that I might have used some spray that is attracting them, but I don't think so, because I was expecting there are some bees in the sugarcane plantation that are, though I did not know that they'd be provoked to that extent. Wow, sorry for that experience, but just remember that in such areas that have not been attended for some time, you just have to expect such kind of things at this place. Really sorry. Also remember, in thick grasses like these ones, you will provoke a lot of unwanted animals like snakes, rats, and all that. So when you're working on such a grass, you just expect such kind of things. Here we go. Wow, that was so tricky for me. Here we go. Here we go. We just started working on the places that we had wrongly cultivated the palm trees, and we are trying to replant grass again. Just check. see, I told you we are still receiving Christmas presents. I just received some maize to go and roast here. Remember, we have not been around this home, so we didn't plant our maize for this season. They are normally short seasons, but we were not around to make sure that we do this. But through the goodwill of our good friends and neighbors, at least you can't lack some maize to roast or boil a little. Thank God to my good neighbors and friends. So kindly go with me, accompany me, and let's do this. Check how I roast my maize in our outdoor kitchen. We use an outdoor kitchen because we are newly in this place. We have not been staying here for long, so we are yet to construct a proper outdoor kitchen. But meanwhile, we are enjoying this. I had mentioned earlier that I'm also preparing some lunch for my friends and neighbors that we are working together with. Also, this is where we air our utensils after washing. This one is a local basket from Luya community, and these are our utensils, and this is the section that we are still slashing. It has been stubborn. Here we go. We now want to work on the sections that had been that the grass had been ripped off, and we are replacing new grass. We also trying to cover the grass that is still not slashed, so we still have a long way to go, but we are almost to our conclusion. Here we go. It was not an easy task as I had expected, but it can go beyond today. We have to conclude. Remember, we still have some cleaning. You have to get some broom and clean the cut grass and the dry leaves and all that. So for a garden to be clean and neat, you have to really work on it. So there we go. There we go. There we go. I'm with my friends. We are chatting as we work. Remember, they are new to cameras and they don't want to really be indulged the conversation on camera, so I keep their privacy private so that I don't infringe into their privacy. There are people who really don't like cameras, so they are camera shy. So we are just chatting behind the scene stories as we proceed with our jobs. Remember, village gossips and stories are very sweet to listen to. The things that the happenings that have happened when you're not there, and all that, and just long time ago stories, some that you have witnessed or heard, but you did not really indulge yourself into. So they're just memories and all that. So they make all this work so sweet to work on, and you don't get tired on working on the ground. So that's it. Is there any other place that I haven't handled? Let's see. grass sections, and we are on finalization stages. So we are planting new grass just to restore the grass that it's not new grass actually, but the place had been tampered with. So we're just restoring the grass so that when you're new here or when you come, you won't be able to realize that the place had been tampered with. So here we go. Remember, these are palm trees and they are normally very sensitive when they are touched. They start misbehaving and looking like they want to dry up. So here we go. We go to the next tree. This one. We are cutting the grass from outside the compound and bringing them here and replanting them again. These are dry barks. Here we go. There's some grass that we directly plant, and there's some that you plant the big stem. Here we go. It has been a long day, but I thank God we going into its conclusion. Here we go. I don't know how you plant a new grass in your area. Do you plant these bigger grass, or you transplant single grass into the ground? But for me, I think this one is a easy way of planting grass because it won't take long before it starts picking again. So I prefer that way because also remember we have a short time to be here, and that we don't want to go and wondering whether the grass that we had planted has it started growing, or so. To avoid that, you just pick up a huge chunk of a section of grass and replant it on the ground, so that way you be sure of what you're doing. So there we go. It's also a lesson to me that always when you're doing something or when you engage other people into your assignments, be vigilant, make sure that they do the right thing. We are now cleaning the dry grass in the cleaned up section, and this is where we throw our rubbish. Always remember to make a section of your the garden on the corners to be the place where you throw your rubbish. We had also mentioned that we are also doing cooking as we do our cleanings for our lunch, and this is the cooking that we are doing. I'm preparing some good meat. This is beef from our indigenous local cows. This is a very sweet meat, and remember, in the villages we don't do too much of spices and cookings. It's just simple stew or simple boiling, and that's it. I also just received some plantains from my neighbor. He wants me to test these plantains. He says that these plantains are very sweet, and they are the same species that I just planted in my farm. So he says that they are very sweet, and I should test them so that at least I know what is in my farm. So we are doing the cooking. I'm multitasking. I like my outdoor kitchen. I think it's faster than even the gas. Also, it helps me because I don't have to keep on vigil, or to keep vigil of the what I'm cooking in the kitchen, because at least I can go do my assignments at the meat boils, and then I come back and recheck and all that. Only what is tricky is roasting maize while you are doing other. So you have to leave it for a little distance. By the time you come, it has roasted that section, and you change like that and like that. Let's see the meat that we just cooked. Wow, it tastes good, and I think it's soft enough, and it's a nice meal. So this beef, we want to eat it with ugali, or it's called posho in English. Is our local meal here that everybody's comfortable when you cook. So I think that is better. My friend is still explaining to me about that plantain, and you can see my cooking. I already put some tomatoes. Here we go. How does it look? Does it look sweet? Kindly comment on the comment section. Here we go. Actually, this is the last section of the cooking because it has already boiled. And we also have some vegetables to accompany the meat. And this is what will be accompanying the meat. These are separately prepared vegetables. We are back again in the garden, and we are finalizing on the grass planting. I have a friend of mine here, the one who brought me the plantains. He has an argument here. He says that this banana will not grow to its maturity unless he cuts off this lower section of the banana. Me, I call it the tail. I don't know how you call it. So he has an argument, and is the one who cut it off, and we have been arguing. And he says that unless we do that, this banana will not be a healthy banana. So, but me, I'm telling him that I have not seen such. I don't know how you treat your bananas in your village. Do you pluck off that section of the banana? We are still in the garden. We are finalizing with the grass cutting and trimming of the grass. It has been a hard task, but having friends and neighbors who at least visit you, you come and chat stories, share what you have, eat together, laugh, and all that, it even makes the work more easier, because at least you have people to accompany you and make your work easier. So here we go. We are finalizing with this section, and then we pick the grass, sweep the field, and that's all. That's all. You see, sometimes village work is not easy, and the assignments here and there. We started cleaning the field, sweeping, and we are finalizing and throwing away the rubbish at the corner that I had earlier shown you here, and burning them also. The burning helps since there are other heaped rubbish that you don't know what is below or inside them, so you burn them just to keep away rats and all that. So you can see we are finalized, and this is the final product of our field. We have managed to clean, slash and clean the compound to its conclusion. This is the finished product. It's how the compound now looks. It's very neat and clean, even though not what I expected, but it can't balance because actually we are using slashers. Could we be using a lawnmower? The grass could have been at the same level and more neater than this, but we also appreciate and thank God for all that. Our meal is ready now. We share a meal with a brother here. was so sweet, so nice. A friend of mine is asking me, the one that we are sharing a meal, have I prayed before I started eating? And this is the meat that we are eating with posho. So soft and sweet. So I answered him, already prayed. I don't know whether you have ever realized that village beef is sweeter than the urban ones, since the village beef from the village markets are designed to be sold to its conclusion and not to be kept in freezers for another day. And that one keeps their customers coming, and also it keeps the meat sweet because they are not frozen meat from the fridge. So that's why you get a different taste of this meal, unlike the town butchery meat that we eat. We thank you once again for watching our videos, and we kindly request that if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe and like and share. Thank you and goodbye.